game victory for Real Madrid against Braga in the Champions League. What did you make of that performance by Real Madrid?
Well, I thought in the first half there were a few concerns. I thought Braga started quite well. I think their pace was causing a bit of trouble, especially for Lucas Vazquez. And then the penalty was the turning point. I think Lunin made a terrific save, like he's been brought in tonight. Rare start, good opportunity to shine, and he took it so well. And I think that was the turning point. The atmosphere at the start was a bit flat, and then when Braga got their chances, I think Ricardo Horta quite quick. They were giving Real Madrid a lot of problems. But as soon as the penalty save came through, then the crowd were a bit more lively, and then Real Madrid woke up a bit, and then I think it was a good professional performance from that. I think Vinny and Rodrigo getting their goals was big. I think both of them coming from a lot of stick recently, and for them to both score two really nice goals, hopefully give them a bit of a boost like as the season progresses. I think they're both just kind of needing a night where they're playing at their best again. And Brahim Diaz coming in for a rare start, he took his opportunity really well. I thought he was one of the best players on the pitch. And so overall, I think Real Madrid would be quite happy. By the time the second goal went in, the game was done. Braga kind of their heads had dropped. It was a bit unlucky for Braga kind of missing the penalty, missing a few chances, and then when you want him down at Bernabeu, you're obviously going to struggle a bit. So
Definitely. As you mentioned, the penalty save was the turning point. It kind of switched the gear for Real Madrid. So what we were talking about was the penalty save by Lunin. That was a turning point that switched the gear for Real Madrid. But talking about Brahim Diaz, as you mentioned, now Jude Bellingham has been stepping up for Real Madrid all the time. Brahim, whenever he's got his chances, now he's making the most of it. He scored. He had a really good overall performance. Had defensive elements in his game. He's passing and progressing the ball well. Sometimes he's operating as a left midfielder, where Toni Kroos was as a number 10. How good was that performance? And can he step up when Jude needs a rest?
I think so. I think it's a bit harsh that he's not had the opportunity so far. And a lot of Real Madrid fans have been calling him to start more, to come in more. And since he rejoined this summer, you'd think like Carlo Ancelotti should give him more chances, not rely on Bellingham so much. And it says it all that tonight, you didn't need to bring Bellingham on. He had him on the bench just in case. You never know. Real Madrid went 1-0 down. We might have seen him today. I was gutted not to see Bellingham, as I was
He has
very
the scarf
excited.
also. Got the scarf but couldn't see Jude Bellingham.
As an Englishman, he's like, believe me, the hype there is real about, and everyone's very excited about Bellingham. So I was excited to see him, but yeah, as soon as the second goal went in, I thought, yeah, he's not going to come on. And for Brahim, I think it's important that he took his chances tonight. He's basically shown Ancelotti, you can drop Bellingham, you can rest Bellingham, I can step up, I can do it. And that's been a big thing. I think the draw with Vallecano at the weekend, that was, it wasn't a great performance, and questions were really being raised about kind of Vinny, Rodrigo, and everyone else, that if Bellingham doesn't step up, who will? And so I think it's still maybe a step too early to say Brahim should be thrown in for the biggest games. Let's see how he does. I think he does deserve an extended run in the team. I think,
I agree to that. He does deserve an extended run. He should get more chances. But as you said, when Jude wasn't, stepping up, the other players were also not stepping up. Now it was great to see Vinicius and Rodrigo get back their form, get into that scoring and assisting zone which they are famous for. Rodrigo had more than 50 goals and assists combined last season. Vinny more than 40. We need them back. We cannot just depend on Jude to step up. How important are both of these players in a different position as a striker for Real Madrid this season?
Well, obviously they've both had to adapt from their winger positions. They've both come inside with the switch of the diamond, with the departure of Benzema. So it was not going to be plain sailing for them. I think people didn't realise that it would take some time for them to adapt to their new roles. And over the course of the season, I think they will find their best form up front. They will kind of get used to playing closer into the box, having to finish more rather than kind of hugging the touchline to be able to come in. And I think it is important that they both step up. The lack of a striker coming in, I mean, Joshua came in, he's done okay, but with all the expectation that Mbappe would come in, or a big name, I think those two, there's been a lot of pressure on them to deliver. It's a new situation for Real Madrid even. over the years, there's been Benzema, Higuain, countless top number 9s, and suddenly it's now 2 wingers trying to do that job. The pressure is high and expectations are high, but they're both top class players. Vinicius is world class players, one of the best players in the world. A little bad patch of form in a new position doesn't mean he's not ready to step up.
Definitely. I hope just a bad patch of form. And you saw all the 3 goals, a great dominant performance. Who was your man of the match today?
Oddly enough, I was really thinking Camavinga. I thought he was superb in the middle. Like I was watching
back-to-back masterclasses by Camavinga.
He is just a sensational player. Like I was at times just watching him. Like the way he the distance he can cover in the middle. He can cover the entire pitch. It's just amazing to watch him.
He had a great performance in the stadium. It's when you're actually in the stadium, you actually see the kind of movements he has, the kind of positions he takes, and the kind of impact he has on the game. And being on TV, sometimes you miss out on that, but it's a great player. And your first time at the Bernabeu, what kind of an experience was it?
It was a good one. I've been to lots of stadiums in my life, not to brag, but
show off alert. No, I'm kidding. Journos actually get the chance,
Let's see when my press pass comes in. But I was very impressed by the stadium. It's massive, and having kind of 5 tiers of stands is, I was gobsmacked when I walked in. I thought the atmosphere tonight, to be fair, given the fact that Real Madrid are almost qualified in the group, and it is a group stage, it's been a bit cold today, and the opposition, it was Braga, not like Barcelona. I anticipate the famous Bernabeu atmosphere would come in for the knockout stages, for the kind of Napoli events, like whoever's there.
Yeah.
But so the atmosphere I thought was okay. Like at times it was loud, at times it was flat, but overall I can't complain. I finally get to see Real Madrid play at this amazing stadium. So.
And 3 goals in a Champions League, always a bonus. But
yeah, absolutely. The other Real Madrid game I went to was a few years ago at Villarreal, and that was a 0-0. So it's nice to see the goals. But
definitely. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for joining us and talking to Let's Be Real. It was great having you on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Hope the podcast goes well.
Thank you.